for you.
It's
Am I
good.
coming over okay?
Yeah.
Good.
Solid volume.
Yay.
Alright, we are recording, so let's start the episode in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to another episode of The Binding of Moonpir Boston Rebirth. I'm your host, Boston. Joining me, as always, in Adventures in the Basement is Moonpir.
Hello.
First off, I guess, man, this was not my week for Binding of Isaac. I would fire up the daily run, I'm like, alright, it's Blue Baby, I'm gonna do great, and like, by the time I get to the second floor, I've taken like 4 minutes, and I've down like half a heart. It's just like, well, maybe this isn't my run.
Yeah, but having said that, it's still Blue Baby, which is your pro strats compared to my Azzy pro strats.
That's true,
Which
yeah.
means that no matter how badly you're doing with Blue Baby, I'm probably doing worse.
Blue Baby's so hard.
Yes, this is my problem.
That's the crux of the issue is Blue Baby is too hard.
Yes, for me at least.
Yeah.
But that comes down to the same issue I've been having for the past like 2 weeks, which is I don't avoid damage well.
Yeah.
Which is very important when you are Blue Baby or the Lost.
Yeah. I was going through my daily runs, and I was thinking, like, you know, if I was going to give Moon some suggestions for, you know, how to maximize score in a daily run, I think and this sounds a little crazy, and it sounds like maybe a lofty goal, but one of the biggest things for me is just not taking any damage on the first 2 floors. I feel like that's a snowball that gets really big really quick, but
oh yes,
easier said than done.
100%. Yeah, definitely easier said than done. I mean, it's like week after week now. There's at least 2 runs a week where we are neck and neck now, but you are getting me because you are avoiding damage, whereas I am not.
Yeah, and
you know,
Moon is saying like neck and neck, and it's within 1,000 points.
Mm-hmm. And my damage is usually at least 2,000 points more than you.
Yeah, I gotta step on my game.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, if I can just get rid of that damage penalty, I would be much better off.
Yeah.
But because I'm struggling to get rid of the damage penalty, I end up suffering for it.
Yeah.
And then it's like, nope, kick me in the face. I lost again by 1,000 points. I lost again by 2,000 points, and I had 7,000 damage, and you took 2.
Yeah, I mean, if it makes you feel better, that guy that's on my friends list that's always beating me, you know, I'll put up a score of, you know, 25,000. You'll put up a score of like 24,000. His score is like 37,000. It's just like, what did I miss? Like, what sort of run are you having?
Yeah, that seems to be a little crazy, to be honest.
Yeah.
Those elite pro strats that we just don't know about.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, definitely. But no, I mean, get it out of the way first and foremost. We call it a 5-2 victory for you, the Dailies, this week.
Yep.
Nothing really special in them.
A lot of Blue
at least
Baby.
Not. Yeah. I can't help but think, because was it Blue Baby back-to-back at any point?
No, I think we had a day in between, and it's like Blue Baby and then Lily and then Blue Baby again.
Yeah, because I was curious if they might be going, because we didn't have Samson this week, because I would have liked to have seen a run-up to July 4th with Samson, then Isaac, and then Blue Baby to make it red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
Which I'm looking forward to Monday's daily.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we're going to have a...
Wait, is it Monday? No, it's Tuesday. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I wonder if we're going to have a Happy Birthday America theme run.
Yep. I'm looking forward to it. See what actually items I don't have yet that they have thrown in there that I still don't know what does.
Yeah.
I did like, however, the fact that the Blue Baby runner did beat you on was one that included, it was one where you boned yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I think you posted like 1,000 on it.
Yeah, it was one of those runs where I'm like, all right, I feel really good about this, and I think from the first item I picked up, it it immediately went downhill. It's one of those things where, like, you go in a room and you have those little red jumping spiders that hop a little bit, and I got hit by like 3 of them in one room. And it's like, this is... I'm going to have a real hard time climbing out of this hole. This is not going to go. Whoop, I'm dead.
Yep. I'm not going to lie, as I was doing that, like, I think we've discussed this before. I don't know if we've mentioned it on the actual episodes, but I tend to get the notifications and then a link in my notifications bar, which is the image you've sent. And I will judge how I need to play based on the text content of your messages.
Like F Firemind?
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then after that happened, I was like, oh yeah, I agree completely, because that also killed me.
Yeah.
Granted, it killed me a lot sooner than it killed you, but when it says something along the lines of really bad run or iffy day today, I'm like, okay, I can do it. I know I can take this one from him.
I need to have my A game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially if I then load it up and there's it's Azzy sitting in the post-it note in the corner. I'm like, yes,
today's my day.
It's my day. But no, you posted Boned, and I was like, okay, so it's Blue Baby, so this first floor is going to be really, really difficult.
Yeah.
As I was going through it, I went into every room being like, oh no, this could very easily kill me. This could very
You're
easily
like
kill
wincing
me.
going in the room like, no, it's not. Oh, that's okay. I'm all right.
Yeah. But out of the 10 rooms or whatever, 9 of them were rooms that I know could kill me at the drop of a hat.
Yeah.
So I was very, very cautious that entire run. And look, I feel bad for you, because the first Devil Deal was More of the Void.
Mm.
And the next floor, Golden Room, was Serpent's Kiss.
Oh, God. If I'd only made it a little bit further.
Yep.
Man, Black Hearts for days.
As soon as I saw them, I was like, he's going to kick himself if he knows that these items were there, which are essentially health generators for Blue Baby.
Yeah, man, that's my sort of run too, where it's like you're on the razor's edge the whole time, but it's gonna pay out with Black Hearts like nobody's business.
Yep, and I made the most of those Black Hearts.
Yeah,
and that's how I took that day from you.
Yeah.
But other than like the dailies, which this week was nothing special, I think. I mean, probably just randomly generated from like the list.
Mm-hmm.
of available dailies. Other than the dailies, I did make some progress.
Ooh, nice.
I shared this with you over Twitter. The screenshot I took was I put a bunch more coins into greed mode, and I unlocked the Holy Mantle, which means that Lost now has that additional hit.
Yes.
So I thought, I haven't done greed mode with Lost. He's going to be a 0% chance.
What could go wrong?
Let's do some greed mode. It probably took about 20-25 tries, but I did it. I got to the end.
Really?
And this was the screenshot I sent to you. I was the Lost. I had 97 coins, and I had the Tube of Diamonds on me, and the greed machine was at, I think it was 901.
Yeah.
So I was so glad. I didn't realize until afterwards when I looked at the screenshot. I was like, oh, that doesn't look like the Lost at all. You can't actually tell that's the Lost.
I couldn't even tell.
Because I'm just surrounded by familiars, and it's just, no, I probably should have made it more clear that that's the Lost.
Yeah.
Ah, well. But I did go on. I donated 40-something of my coins, 47 of my coins, and then immediately 2 of diamonds.
Yep.
Greed Machine still wasn't stuck. It was like 940. I had enough to finish it off, and I finished the Greed Machine.
Got all
1,000 tokens.
Yes. And a little fireworks popped up.
Yep. And
nice.
What is it? Isn't it a shame everyone isn't as generous as you?
Yeah.
I believe is what pops up.
Yep.
Well, in doing so, I unlocked Zodiac because I beat Greed with Lost.
Zodiac is cool.
I don't know what Zodiac is, but okay.
Yeah.
Is that another one of those, well, for lack of a better way to phrase it, another one of the Zodiacs?
No, it's actually, so I am loath to spoil items, especially unlockable ones, but this one's weird. So basically, you'll get, it looks like, the icon for marked, that red, reticle.
Yes.
It looks exactly like that, but it's white. When you pick it up, every floor, you get a different Zodiac effect.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's good or sort of doesn't mean anything. So it's an interesting item.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
But I think it's one of those things that you're going to need to pick up nice and early as well, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
It's really interesting. like now you sort of getting it, where it's like, oh, okay, yeah, all right, yeah.
I mean, if it gives me Scorpio, I'm all up for that.
Yeah,
if it
exactly.
gives me Aries, I'll be fine with that too.
It can give her your Libra
if it gives
too.
me Libra, I might be a mad.
It's only for one floor though.
That's true. If you can get out of it, get away out of Libra after that, then that's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, so donating 1,000 coins to Greed Mode give me the Keeper.
It sure did.
The Keeper who has 2 health.
Sort of.
2 health, which are coins.
Yeah.
Which you refill by picking up coins.
Yep. Yeah.
And you can't get any form of hearts.
No. The good part is black hearts and spirit hearts turn into flies. Blue flies.
Okay.
So, a little bit of a bonus there.
Oh, wow.
The Keeper is so friggin' hard.
Yeah, he starts with the tri-shot as well, I believe, which is ridiculous because that is a be up close and personal or die kind of thing.
Or unless you get like a tiers upgrade immediately. Like if you get Torn Photo, first item room, you're pretty set, but
yeah, because I tried to do Greed Mode with the Keeper. It didn't go well.
No. It went
really, really badly, to be completely honest.
I'm trying to... Okay, so you've already unlocked Wooden Nickel. Now, the recommendation I'll make for you with Keeper is the very first thing you should try and do is push through and beat Isaac with the Keeper. What'll happen is the Keeper will start with Wooden Nickel. So whenever you use it, you have a 50% chance of dropping a coin. So a lot of times, what I'll do is walk into a room, drop a coin, so if I get hit, I can immediately scoop that thing back up. You're basically flipping that thing every time you walk into a room.
Okay.
And the other thing that made it possible for me to beat Mega Satan with Keeper, which was the very last thing I did, was it's not going to be easy.
Yes.
Was you want to find, if at all possible, you want to blow up pots on like the first 2 rooms to see if you can find Swallowed Penny. That drops a penny when you get hit, that trinket.
Okay.
So that one is basically like...
it's got like a little bit of... It looks like it's encased in spit. It's like the bloody penny, except it's encased in spit instead of covered in blood.
Yeah, that took me a real long time to realize I should be shooting for that, because it'll drop at least 1 coin every time you get hit. So it's very much like... It's almost like Holy
It's like
Mantle.
an infinite life.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
I shall be keeping an eye out for that and doing my best to pick that up.
Yeah, Keeper's real hard.
Yeah. His fire rate is so bad as well. So bad.
He's real powerful, but... And I'm... How many runs have you done with him?
I tried Greed Mode like 4 or 5 times with him, and then I just threw my hands in the air. I was like, nope, taking a break. And then from that point, I pretty much only did the dailies.
Yeah. Yeah, Keeper's really interesting. I'm curious to hear what you think about... I mentioned it a couple weeks ago. Your flow chart has to change pretty significantly with the Keeper, and I'm very curious to hear your experience after you've run with him a couple times.
Yeah, he seems like somebody who my entire strategy is going to have to change.
Yeah.
Like, every single step of it is going to be different, because then money becomes so much more important, and essentially, hearts don't.
Yeah.
So, I think with him, I think I'm going to have to focus on not taking damage. So I think with him, I'll probably end up prioritizing orbitals to make sure that I'm getting as much projectile protection as possible.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, and unfortunately with him, you can never get above 2 coins for his health. So like even if you pick an HP up, it doesn't do anything. Yeah.
Well, how does he do devil deals then?
That's a great question.
Oh, come on. You're going to make me do this the hard way.
That's part of the flowchart changing. You know, like when you play The Lost and you go into Devil Deal and you see 3 items, it's like, great, I'm going to scoop up 3 items and let's start moving.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty significantly different with... You know, it's the same thing with Blue Baby, where you go in and you see like, all right, I have 4 hearts and this is a 3-heart deal. Is it really worth, unless it's Abaddon, is it really worth me going down to 1 heart? Like, am I... If it's Brimstone, yeah, obviously, but, you know, trying to weigh the scales there.
Yeah. I still can't wait to be able to unlock and actually do the Mega Satan item. The ridiculous ball of fire that sends you flying around a room.
Yeah, that'll be
probably my favorite item just because it's ridiculous.
Yeah, just like Godhead in Rebirth. So basically you unlock Godhead for doing everything as the Lost except for Mega Satan, and that's your reward for completing all of the post-it notes, is that item.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So
Lost.
I can... In this one now, can I unlock that now already just by doing all of his post-it notes?
Yeah, I believe so. Let me look it up here on the cheat sheet. It is...
If so,
Mega.
Does that include hard mode?
Yes, you have to do... unlock this item by beating Mega Satan with every character. I think it's Mega Satan on hard, though.
What about the God mode? The Godhead?
Let's see. I don't think
that just
changed.
Is that just Lost now, or is that every single character needs every single post-it note?
Unlock this item by beating all bosses and completing all post-it note marks in hard mode with the Lost character. So basically, everything I think except for Mega Satan on hard as the Lost.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Well, I haven't actually done anything with him yet, so... Well, sorry, correction. I have done greed mode with him.
Right. I mean, honestly, that's one of the hardest things. I think greed mode and I think boss rush are the hardest things for him, oddly enough.
Yeah, because it's not a different room, so it's literally 2 hits and you're out.
Yeah, and there's stuff like the Bloat and Monstro 2 and the Angels, you know, all this stuff that can shoot you from across the screen.
Everything with beams. Yeah. I hate beams so much. Blech. Those stupid belly things that waddle around and then go, hello!
Yeah.
And then fire the beams.
Ugh,
they get me every single time.
Yep. I know they're going to shoot, and like I know, you know, the really bloody ones are going to shoot 4 directions. I still get hit.
Mm-hmm. And the ones with the slash in the back are just going to do a straight line rather than one direction. Yep. I know all of that. That doesn't stop me from getting hit by them.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not... I mean, it's going to be interesting now because I think... We talked about a while ago just jumping straight to hard mode, and I basically hit a brick wall and then dropped back down to normal, and everything went a lot smoother for me. I think now I'm at the point where I've still got things I can clear out in normal mode. Things I probably should clear out in normal mode. I've done basically nothing with Lilith, the one with the companions.
Right.
I've done basically nothing with her. So I know I've got a lot I can do with them.
Yeah.
It's just... I'm getting really close to that point now where it's going to be hard mode, and it makes me slightly nervous.
Well, the good news is you've unlocked all the characters. So there's nothing... Like, you need to donate all the stuff to the normal run donation machine, which is way easier than greed mode.
Yes.
But I think the thing that I loved doing when I was in your position is sort of saying, like, look, I don't want to... I have stuff to do with everybody. I'm just going to pick hard mode and hit random, and I will just see who I get.
How it goes.
And if I die, cool, go back, hard mode, random, let's pick somebody else.
Yeah, and that's how I did greed mode, to be honest. Like, before I'd unlocked the Lost, it was greed mode, random, let's see what we can donate. Greed mode, random, let's see what we can donate.
Yeah.
And then it was... With the Lost, I only deliberately aimed for the Lost because I knew I hadn't donated with him yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew I was going to get a 0%, which is why I kept hold of that 2 of diamonds until the very end of the run.
Oh, it's so powerful when you can get one of those.
especially with 97 coins. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even know how I made it with 97. Like, actually, yes, I do. It was lucky. No, not lucky. The dead cat. The dead cat saved my life because Ultra Greed killed me 3 times.
Yeah.
And then I finally got that one run where I managed to get him. And it was like, yep, okay, perfect.
Yeah,
Done.
on Rebirth, Dead Cat was... Whenever I had Dead Cat, that's basically whenever my run would start. Where it's like, okay, now I really have a chance of, beating the Dark Room or beating the chest. Unfortunately, you can never see how many lives you have left. So I'd always have my phone out, and I'd pick it up, and I'd write down 9. I'd die, I'd erase that, I'd write 8. It's sort of like, I need to know how many I have.
The only problem I had at that point was I'd already picked up the collar.
Oh, right.
I picked up the dead cat, and I didn't actually know it worked. Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know the dead cat worked for the Lost until the first time I died. And then I was like, oh, okay, yes, it works. Good. Thank goodness.
I'm trying to remember what the chance is on Guppy's collar. 50% chance. Okay. That's not bad.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much all I've done so far this week. It's been another one of those wonderful mental weeks.
Yeah.
So it's just been playing it as and when I can, and to be honest, I'm just so glad I got Lost done. Like, I'm so glad I did greed mode, and then to be kicked right back down again by saying, here's a guy with 2 health, have fun.
Here's something really... The great news, though, is in Afterbirth Plus, the new character is not nearly as hard, and it's really easy to break the game with him.
Cool.
I don't know if you've heard the item he starts with.
No, I think you might have mentioned it, but I think I've forgotten it.
Yeah, so I'm also loath to spoil new characters, but this one's weird and it sort of needs explanation. So he starts off with an item called the Void, and what it is it's like a 6 or 7 charge item. And what it'll do is when you go into a room and there's an item on a pedestal, the Void will ingest that item. And if it's a passive item, it'll give you a random stat upgrade.
Interesting.
If it's an active item, the next time you'll use the Void, it'll suck up whatever item is in the room, but it will also use that item, that active item that you have sucked up, and all other active items you have sucked up.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that sounds a little bonkers.
Yeah, it's a little crazy, and like I'm glad that Edmund put out a blog post before Afterbirth Plus came out, because otherwise, like, I'd be using it and be like, I didn't do anything. Like, what is this thing?
Yeah.
But I've seen some pretty interesting runs where it's just you have like 6 or 7 active items sucked up into that thing, and every time you use it, it's just you're unleashing hell on like boss rush. It's pretty crazy.
Oh, that sounds fun. I look forward to him. I mean, hopefully, fingers crossed, by the time it comes out, as you said, I haven't been bitten by Nialis before.
Right.
So by the time it comes out, I might have all the post-it notes done.
Yeah.
Who knows?
If not, there'll be even more items to make it even easier.
Yes, and it can be a really nice, I've done it, I've cut my teeth with the hard characters, let's have a nice fun run. Kind of like going back to Isaac is now. It's like, oh, I got this. It's Isaac.
I can do damage. I have the D6. I'm good. Yeah, unfortunately, they add a whole new floor and a new boss. That is super hard. Yeah, it's ridiculous. All right, but that's our episode this week. Thank you very much, everyone, for listening, and thank you, Moonpir, for joining me again in our adventures in the basement.
Thank you once more for the duct tape, which is soft on my skin in your basement. It gets creepier every week.
We'll see how far we can push it, I guess, before standards of practices stops us. All right, thank you very much, everyone, for listening. We'll see you all next week.
Bye-bye.
And thanks for watching the video. Bye.